Our second day of travelling will see us set off from Pitesti early in the morning, heading for Carpathian, where we'll be hoping for good enough weather to continue on to the beautiful Transfagarasan Highway, which will snake us up through the mountains to the plateau, where we may encounter the hazardous winter driving conditions. From there we will head back down through the famous hairpins which earned this road its reputation for being the most beautiful highway in the world, back to the main road, which we will continue on to Sibiu. Hopefully before all the city centre parking is full and leaving us enough time to take a stroll around its beautiful old town before stopping for the night at the Continental Forum Hotel. We're down for breakfast now, getting some energy before we attempt the Transfagarasan if the weather looks good. And I've got some scrambled egg and eggs and pork under there, I think it is, like slices, some sausages and cheese. Rachel's got, what have we got?
Some sausages, some tomato, cucumber, olives, ham, salami, cheese and bread.
Yep.
And then Emily's got some bread, sausages.
She's keen to eat.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yep, it looks pretty good. It's a pretty good breakfast really, and it's included in the room rate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we think it is. I'm pretty sure it is.
I said it on the thing.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. But yeah, it's looking good. They've got juices. They've basically got continental like meat selection. They've got like salami and cheeses and salads. I mean, Rachel's got stuff like olives, tomatoes and cucumber. I do have one tomato, so I'm making a small effort.
Not even a whole tomato, a quarter of a tomato.
Yeah, a quarter of a tomato, yeah. Emily's got, I wasn't brave enough to go with the sort of chewy style sausage, but I'm gonna do the sort of normal sausage, I think, or normalish, like Frankfurter style. Emily's getting a bit impatient.
Yeah.
She's looking forward to it. But yeah, we're gonna crack on and eat this, and then we're going to check the weather out for the Transfagarasan and just see if it's still viable, see if it's snowed again, or whether it's hopefully it's not closed. It looks like it was better weather today. Hasn't snowed for a couple of days, we believe, so let's hope for the best. We're setting off for the day now. We're going to head towards the Transfagarasan. Rachel's going to keep the weather under sort of review, aren't you? And
it looks like the roads are clear at the moment.
Yeah.
We'll keep a check on it on the way.
They're just leaving Sally Hotel. It's been a good hotel actually, been really nice. Yeah, we've enjoyed staying here. It's a good space to stop before the Transfagarasan, because we're not that far away. I think we're about 2.5 hours to like the middle of the Transfagarasan. I think it starts pretty quickly after this, so we're gonna head off, get some fuel, and I mean, we've probably got enough fuel really, but we're gonna head off, get some fuel, and then we will be heading on the Transfagarasan. We decided to get fuel outside of Pitesti because it was a bit crazy there. So we found a little garage, just sort of a LiQWYD just coming out of Pitesti, or out of Baskov, I think. We're now heading back up the road, and we're going to be heading towards the Transfagarasan Highway. I don't think we're on it yet. No, I don't think we're on it. But yeah, we're heading towards it. We've filled up. I don't know if we really needed fuel. We probably had enough to make it to Sibiu tonight, but we wanted to get it. We just weren't sure that, you know, we didn't want to run out or get stuck somewhere and need the power to keep us heated. I don't think it's going to be as crazy as that, but we're going to you know, head off up the road, and yeah, the next challenge is how cold it is up there and whether the car will be okay on the roads. We saw somebody post on Facebook that there was no problem with summer tires. I think we've got half summer and half winter, like there may be mud and snow on the back. And then the challenge after that will be to get to the hotel in Sibiu, where we're worried about the amount of parking that's available outside the Continental Forum Hotel. So that will be the next challenge, won't it, after Transfagarasan. So hopefully we'll have a nice time, see the mountains, and we'll also get to Sibiu this evening or this afternoon maybe, where hopefully there'll be parking. But yeah, let's head on. Just passing through Carpathian. I think it's pronounced that, probably not. Carpathian. Romania's it's spelt in a way that you can understand it, but you can never actually translate it. But we're just coming out of it now, and apparently we are at the beginning of the Transfagarasan, and I can see ahead of me mountains with snow caps. Yeah. So it's looking pretty good. So yeah, it's like we're basically just going through a bit of the city now, or the town. Probably a city, and I think it looks like a bit of a holiday town because there was lots of like nice shops, and it looked like it was very touristy. Some nice pretty houses and hotels. I'm guessing you get Airbnbs and stuff here. We probably should have stopped here instead of Pitesti, but it's pretty cool. I like Cassia de Med. There was some sort of medieval casa there. Not castle, but casa. I think we're going past like Dracula's castle, aren't we, or something?
Further up, yeah.
Further up, yeah. So we might see that even.
It's somewhere that Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad the Impaler, yeah. I don't know if he was actually there, or we're not sure. Yeah. But yeah, it's I'm seeing mountains getting bigger in front of us. So yeah, we're gonna head along this road, and hopefully the car won't have any problems on the road. But so far no problems. But it's 9.5 degrees outside, so not warm, but not really cold. We're expecting temperatures of like about 6 degrees up there, aren't we?
Yeah, that's what
so yeah, so we're still about 2 hours away from Balalia Lake, or Balalia Lake. So we're going to be, is it Balalia?
I'm not sure.
Again, written in a way you can read it, but not maybe in a way you can say it. So yeah, we're heading on. Oh, these mountains look good. So I think we're coming out of the town now, and hopefully we'll start to see some really nice picturesque scenery. We found a really nice lake on part of the Transfagarasan. We're going to stop and take a look.
Well, we made it up here, and as you can see, there's a lot of snow around. It was a little bit slippery, but not too bad. If you look down there, there's the famous hairpin, which we're going to go on in a minute. Steve's just getting some drone shots, which should be quite impressive.
We just we just been at the viewing point of the famous hairpin. Very snowy up there. Car was slipping a little bit. Balalea Lac, we were going to stop and have a look at that, but the car park looked a bit crazy. So we thought we'd pass by. It looked like it was a lot of snow as well.
Yeah.
So we're kind of going to just head down now. The road itself's all cleared, but on the viewing point there was some free parking and we stopped. But yeah, when we tried to like kind of move, it was a little bit skiddy. And also there was like a Range Rover, wasn't there, that did us, you know, I thought, oh, they probably have really like good winter tires, but no, they were sliding all over the place. So luckily the Romanians who'd parked in front of us came back and they kind of moved their car out the way, so that made it easy for us to drive out because it was right on the same sort of spot that you know, like we needed the sort of like the bit that was clear really, not on the snow. Rachel was quite brave and went out to the edge and got like some photos and a video out there, but I stuck the drone up, but that was about as brave as I was going to be, I think. The drone went out and had a good look over everywhere. But yeah, really impressive up here, definitely. We made it to Sibiu. We're in the hotel now in the Continental Forum. They did have parking. It was quite stressful out there. There were a lot of like kind of small roads, very sort of hard to find the sat nav was saying one address, and then like kind of there was bollards you couldn't get through. But we found our way through, and then it was really busy, like kind of because it's sort of right in the city centre. People are like trying to park all around you. I had to run into the hotel quickly and ask them to remove like a barrier, because basically they have like they have parking in amongst other parking for the rest of the city, and it's 20 lei a night, but they basically have a guy out there who will kind of remove a barrier and then you can park. I didn't really realise that. I ran into the hotel and he said, "Oh, I'll call the guy," and he didn't realise that we wanted to park there. Anyway, he found a space for us. We parked. It was a bit stressful to get everything out of the car, which is not any different to any other hotel. But anyway, very nice room. It's decorated quite odd, isn't it? It's like a kind of nice sort of florally blue, white with weird sort of like kind of fake snake skin, I'm guessing, sort of effect. Yeah, he's got 2 TVs. We only paid about £65 or something for the night here, 66 or something like that. It wasn't expensive. It's a mini fridge like the other one had. In the mini fridge there was like some beer, some water, nuts and stuff. We're probably not going to use that, are we?
Probably not.
We didn't in the last one. The last hotel at Selly Hotel, they had a garage like basically built onto the hotel, so we didn't need to get anything. But I'm guessing there's lots of little shops near here anyway. But yeah, nice little room. Key card entry. You have to put the key card in here, but they've given us 2 key cards, so we can basically leave the power on. I think air conditioning, which I turned on, I think is working. Right, yeah, another TV here. We've kind of got all our kit there to charge up, portable power banks and stuff like that. So normally your desk wouldn't be covered with all this stuff. But yeah, we've got all sorts of stuff to film our trip with. Yeah. Several cameras in the car. Yeah, lots of sockets. One good thing is sockets. We weren't expecting this many sockets because we bought a 4-way plug, didn't we? Yeah. In order to basically deal with hotels. Because further on our trip, we'll be staying in an Ibis budget. And we're expecting there to be like 1 or 2 plug sockets. So we're going to be... we're going to have to basically adapt it to have more power, because we've got basically 14 USB sockets available, and we're using quite a few of them. We're using like 11 or 12 of them at any one time. So we've got a bath in here and a shower. Emily likes a bath, doesn't she? So that's pretty cool. Is there a light in here? There must be a light somewhere. Oh, that is the lights. The lights are on the mirror. And there's an actual full shower as well. So you've got a toilet. It looks like it's like wheelchair accessible. I'm no expert on that. But yeah, you've got a shower. I mean, it's kind of basic, but it totally do. I'm guessing we didn't pay their highest rate. I think there's probably better rooms at this hotel as well. But yeah, this is like a family something or other, family room. We've got like one big double bed. It's kind of like a king size or maybe double, I'm not sure. And out, yeah, it's probably a bit bigger than a double. And then you've got like a kind of little sofa bed out there, which I may be staying on again. Last night I slept on the spare bed. So it just gives us a bit more room for all of us. Yeah, and you've got like shoe shining, some of those sort of like throwaway slippers that you get. Place to hang clothes and coats. So I think if you were on a business trip, this would be pretty good. A safe. I don't think the previous hotel had a safe, did it? Oh, that's interesting. Someone's left the Wi-Fi password, so I think we've got the Wi-Fi password. Yeah. And yeah, they gave us the Wi-Fi password as well. So, but yeah, pretty good. It's like it's basic, but it's spacious, and there's plenty. Oh, there's a shaver socket as well there. Telephone in the bathroom. Never sure why hotels have that. I guess you can call for help if you needed to, if you're on the toilet and something Elvis style happened to you, then maybe you could like kind of get help. yes, it's yeah, it's not a bad little room. We're only staying for one night. We're going to go into Sibiu and take a look. Welcome to Sibiu. This is a really cool, sort of beautiful town, city in Transylvania in Romania. It used to be part of Hungary and the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It was ceded to Romania after the First World War, so it became part of Romania. It was ethnically German, I think. Most of the residents were ethnically German up until 1941, so before the Second World War. I'm not sure if that's still the case. I don't think it is now. It's a beautiful square. You've got really nice restaurants and bars, and there's a lot of tourists about, certainly a lot of Austrian and German tourists about, and it's really, really cool, and it's like a beautiful place. And it's right near to the Transfagarasan Highway that we just travelled across, and this is sort of our next stop of our journey, and we'll be travelling on from here to Vienna tomorrow, but we're staying for one night. And wow, it is just a beautiful market square. This is the Piazza Mare, that's the main square, I believe, in Sibiu, and yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's really sort of picturesque and does sort of remind me of like Austria and German cities, and the sort of architecture, and yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty beautiful, and yeah, I'm looking forward to taking a look around and getting something to eat. Should be some really cool food here, and we're really looking forward to taking a look around and seeing what we can find out. Grabbing a bite to eat at Cafe Vienna, which is in the centre of Sibiu. It's like kind of Austrian cuisine, I guess, because it was kind of part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire before. I've gone for the schnitzel burger, and you've gone for
Schwarzenegger pan, which is like a hash.
Pan.
It's like a hash of all different vegetables and poached egg and stuff, I think, or fried egg maybe.
Interesting.
And I've got her some schnitzel bites.
Schnitzel bites.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's almost like we've arrived in Austria already.
Apple schwitzer as well.
Apple schwitzer. Yeah, I'm gonna have that. My beer is gonna be Romanian though, so some of it will be Romanian. But yeah, we're basically getting in the German spirit already, I think, or Austrian spirit. But yeah, let's see what arrives. Food's looking pretty good. Got my schnitzel burger. Rachel's got some sort of stuff with lots of eggs, and it's a hash thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Potato.
And Emily's got loads of chicken pieces.
I should probably share that if she.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks mad. You do get a lot. Definitely get a lot in these places. We weren't expecting this much, were we?
No, but it looks really good.
It looks really good.
Yeah.